Natalie's playing with the toys.
You caught me. All right, Love Week continues right now, and parents just want to make sure today's topic may be a little risque. It's for adults, so make sure any little ones are out of the room.
Okay, well, this is a tradition here. We're going to talk about, well, tradition because we have Dana here. Tips to get a little frisky. Everybody's talking about 50 Shades style. So we're going to things to get ready for Valentine's Day. Dana P. Myers, good to see you.
Thanks. Good to see you guys.
So let's start with the bedroom. What do we need to do in the bedroom?
Definitely. First thing you want to do is ditch the clutter, right? Put your clothes away, put your shoes away, throw out old magazines. You want to create a little space for romance.
Okay.
The next thing you want to do is make the space work and kid and in-law free. So leave your computer outside the bedroom, and if you've got pictures of your grandmas out, turn them down.
Yes.
Grandma, it's not for your eyes.
There's my mom and dad.
Right here,
I have mom and dad by the bed, and Pie and Papa.
Okay, sorry, Mom
Anyone
and
you
Dad.
don't want to see you getting frisky, put those pictures away.
Yeah, you don't want them watching.
God,
The
I'm
next thing
failing.
you want to do
Okay.
is work with your lighting. You want to use light to flatter and seduce, so dim the lights, okay?
Okay,
Create a
people.
little bit of an
Nice.
ambiance. Even put out some candles or little fairy lights. Just create a mood with
So
that.
you want to create the boudoir setting. Now,
That's
you also
right.
say get luxurious sheets.
Yeah, some pleasurable bedding, either silk, satin, or even jersey feels really good on your naked skin.
Really?
You want pillows that you want
Hey.
to reach out and touch.
Love to.
Dana.
Just creating a really sort of tactile playground, right?
Okay.
And then you want to set a sultry mood with fragrance. You can use fragrance sticks, candles, anything that's going to transport you away from your daily life and again into this sort of more sensual experience.
What are we reading over here?
Well, you can always read a little bit of 50 Shades
get it
with your
there.
partner.
Here we go. Yes.
Or even keep a book of provocative photography that you guys can bring in the bed, look at the pictures together and tell each other what you find sexy about it.
Oh, I see the box of chocolate.
Oh,
I like
wait.
the chocolate.
Nothing
Before
goes-
or after?
Nothing goes together like chocolate and sex before or after. Yeah.
I do think the lighting is key. I love the lighting.
Absolutely.
And no TV.
And no TV. And you
No
also want your
cell
body to look
phones.
good, so candlelight and dim lights is good for that.
And I love the smell of the candles. Okay.
Now, let's get to the
Natalie,
good
this is
stuff.
what we're going to get here.
Yeah,
but
we've
hang
got
on.
some exciting sex tips to really bring sexy back, right? And kind of sort of inspired by 50 Shades Darker. So the first thing is you want to switch up locations. Don't just get frisky in your bedroom. So maybe switch it up into the shower. You can create
Like 50 Shades.
Like 50 Shades. You can create a steamy scenario with this Naughty Bubbles bubble bath and shower gel by Booty Parlor. You can kind of rub it all over each other's bodies, create a lather, and then rinse it off and reveal
Okay.
sexy skin that's just ready for
smell it.
kissing.
That smells good.
It's a black tuberose.
Very
The
nice.
next tip is to get adventurous with props, okay? And we've
Okay.
got some items here from the 50
Kits.
Shades Darker collection. This is pretty exciting.
Y'all, this was in the movie.
These are ankle cuffs, okay?
And then he flips her over.
And he flips her over and he says, "Are you ready?"
For some football.
This is also a bondage bow tie, so your partner can wear it. It looks like a bow tie, but it's actually, you can use it to bond one another up and tie your wrists and ankles, right?
Okay.
And once you're sort of bound, you're exploring this kind of sense of trust and intimate surrender, you can also add in a few more sensual delights, like this Don't Stop massage candle from Booty Parlor. It melts down to a warm oil. You can drizzle it all over the skin.
Well, is it hot?
It is warm. It's
smells
excitingly warm, but it's not too hot. You can also drizzle this Skin Honey Kissable body topping all over the
Nice.
skin and kiss it off. It's pretty fun. This is great. It's a kissable body shimmer. You can create sort of like an edible pleasure trail across all your erogenous zones and instruct your partner to find all the
Kid, are you
spots.
taking notes?
Dana is just
You better be taking notes, girl. Okay, here we go.
And then this
She's the
last
bandit.
I love it.
love
All
it.
right, so this
That
last
looks
tip is
awesome.
perfect, right? This is
Yes.
about role play.
There we go.
And using these masks, this
Honey,
is
I can't see you.
This is the Anastasia and Secret Prince mask.
Tie
I
it
think
well.
this one would look more beautiful on you.
Don't worry, I got my weave.
And the fun thing,
It's good.
you have to be careful of the hair. The fun thing about masks is that it allows you to assume a different role and even be a different person in the bedroom. And that kind of helps you release your inhibitions and really cut loose. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's one thing. I mean, I think it's hard for a lot of people to explore and have this kind of, once you kind of get used to a routine.
Absolutely. Well, it's key to break out of the routine
Yeah.
if you want to keep your relationship fresh and exciting. And I think 50 Shades and that phenomenon has really given people permission to try new things and express themselves in a different way.
Talking about it. It's a whole different narrative out there.
Absolutely.
What's the #1 thing couples can work on? You said be adventurous. What about, I think you put in one of your books, or talking about the flirting, like the text all through the day, or like the build-up.
Don't just save romance for the bedroom. Start it in the morning. You know, even being bold and texting your partner, hey, what's the sexiest thing you can think of right now while they're at work? So you're kind of fanning the flames of desire all day long. By the time you guys get together again at the end of the night, there's going to be a lot of sexy anticipation, and you'll be that much more excited to really get into that Valentine's Day date.
Wow,
but it's not just up our game.
Right, I gotta get busy.
To get working.
By the way, do you even have a book? I just said in your book.
I do.
Okay,
I have a book.
The book. It's called The Official Booty Parlor Mojo Makeover. It's available now.
But Dana, if you didn't, I'd put it in there anyway. I got you covered.
Thank you. Yeah.